I never thought I would actually get to try one of these chairs, but when Herman Miller reached out and wanted to partner up for this video, I figured it was a good time for me to learn about one of the most important things I do every single day: sit. I'm in front of a desk, I'm in front of a computer, and I'm constantly on my butt every day as a content creator. So it made sense for me to try and optimize that very scenario. And up until now, I've just accepted the chairs that I have defaulted to. Now granted, I did have a kind of chair that I preferred with the bungee cable style, but after some time with the Herman Miller Aeron and Embody chairs, I'm wondering why I didn't make the investment sooner. Because the things we do the most every day deserve the right tools and the right feel. So let's talk about that, because it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? Here's a look at a couple of Herman Miller chairs that you might have had your eyes on. This is the full-featured Embody, and then we'll talk about the well-rounded Aeron. Now, a big thanks to Herman Miller for hooking me up with these chairs and for sponsoring this video. I'm sure you're aware of the brand and their seats, but we're hesitant to try one because of the price. Well, luckily, at the time of this video coming out, there is actually a sale, so consider this a quick rundown of what you can expect if you do decide to get one of these chairs for yourself. And also, I'm here to tell you that if you're a desk worker, a video editor, a writer, even a gamer, all that sitting that you're doing should get a bit of investment to maximize both comfort and productivity. Because feeling good in the space that you're doing your most important daily tasks is key to getting those tasks done. Okay, so we're working with a couple of iconic chairs from the brand, the Embody and the Aeron. The Embody is what I'm actually sitting on right now in the studio. I figured that of the two, the one with the most adjustments and customizations made the most sense for my battle station here. After all, after the filming is done right here at this desk while seated, I then just roll right over to the editing bay over here and make those videos come to life. As a result, I'm in this chair most of the day when I'm in the studio. And you'll notice there's this blue colorway here, and there are actually a lot of different configurations that you can choose from on the Herman Miller website. I figured a splash of color wouldn't hurt, but I also made sure that every little adjustment point that can be on the Embody was in my chair. Right off the bat, comfort is something that they prioritized because the chair arrived in a large box, but fully assembled and ready to go. There's literally no assembly required on Herman Miller chairs, so you don't have to put in any of that extra work just to get started. And on top of all of that, these performance seating products, as Herman Miller likes to call them, are backed by a 12-year warranty. They are sure that the pre-assembled and durable materials will go the distance, making these chairs the last ones that you'll buy, or at least ones that you'll keep for a long time. Okay, so what makes the Embody special? Well, personally, I think it comes down to just how much the chair kind of wraps around your body and holds it. Have you ever sat in an office chair and found yourself moving around, making micro adjustments because you're kind of fighting its shape? Well, the Embody is like the complete opposite of that because it's designed to be adjustable to your specific dimensions and then melds to any movements that are made during usage. And that starts with all of the different adjustment points, which include the obvious ones like the height of the armrests, the height of the chair itself, so that your feet can lay flat on the ground, and the tension in the recline. And by the way, you can recline kind of far in this one, so relaxing between bouts of productivity is possible in this chair as well. But there are other adjustments that I never really thought of, like the back fit, which can be adjusted to position the backrest to the actual curve of my spine, my back, helping me to sit up straighter without feeling like I'm straining to do so. And then here's an interesting one: the depth of the actual seat underneath my thighs. There's supposed to be something like 3 fingers of space from the edge of the seat to the back of your knee, so that you can optimize the surface area as you're sitting. You can actually pull the edge of the seat forward and backward to achieve that amount of optimal space. And you remember how I talked about the chair could meld to your own micro adjustments or movements? That's why the main layers of this look like a mess of pixels, because having each bit like this helps redistribute the weight as tiny shifts in the body might occur. All of that is to say that the Embody is quite literally containing you during long sitting sessions, which is perfect for me because I'm filming and then editing and working away in this office. As a matter of fact, every time I sit down in this chair, I bring the armrests in, and it literally feels like the Embody is just sort of containing me, enveloping me, if you will. And like I said, it's still great for all of the little breaks in between. It made perfect sense to prioritize my comfort and my sitting health in this work environment, even when I'm not actually working. Which brings us to the home office, where I feel like the Herman Miller Aeron actually makes a lot of sense. After all, when you're in your home office, you're probably doing more than just productivity stuff. You might even just be lounging around or playing video games. And that is where the Aeron comes in, a chair that could suit more people due to the fact that it comes in a few different sizes. Make sure to check on the website which chair is best for you depending on your height and size. But every Aeron comes with its own systems for back support, like the Posture Fit SL. And each Aeron has the 8Z pellicle suspension system. Essentially, it's not mesh that I'm sitting on over here, it's a specially engineered material that is found throughout the back and the seat, providing a tighter feel on the edges while being lighter where your weight actually comes down on it. So while the Embody has all of the various adjustments to make it really fit your particular body, the Aeron is able to sort of fit a lot of different types of bodies with its particular shape and its mix of materials. That isn't to say that there are no adjustments that can be made on the Aeron. In fact, there are plenty of them here, and many of them are like the ones on the Embody. The angle of the recline, the armrests, and the spine supports are all still there in a design that can fit with virtually any setup, especially with the different colors that are available. Obviously, because this is a different designed chair, all of the adjustment points will look a little bit different, but you still have all of the capabilities here for the most part. And that's why I feel like it makes a lot of sense in the work from home scenario, because the chair has an inclusive design that can be comfortable for multiple people. This chair is actually the one that my partner uses here in her work from home setup, and then every now and then I use the chair and it just takes a couple of adjustments to make it comfortable for me. Compare that to the Embody in my actual office that is adjusted just for me through its many different adjustment points set to my body. So that's why I personally decided to put these chairs in specific environments given the various feature sets and how they would actually be used. The best thing I can say about these chairs is that it makes being in my office more inviting, more comfortable, and that means that it's easier for me to just do all of the work that I do. And so, there you have it. I want to know what chair you would go for and why it would work for your particular scenario. Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you check the links in the description so you can find the best Herman Miller chair for yourself during the sale that's happening now. And a big thanks to Herman Miller once again for sponsoring this video. But from there, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for hanging out or having a seat with me again today. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody.